Alysa Liu, the USA women's figure skater, female figure skater, who won gold medal for Team USA after 20-something years. Cute girl, great, all that stuff. She was a subject of controversy because, God forbid, conservatives celebrate her. God forbid. So the lefties were pissed. So I'll start with my post, my thoughts on the whole issue, and then we'll go through all these posts. So, leftoids can't understand why conservatives cheer a girl like Alysa Liu because their worldview demands total ideological conformity and purity, like we talked about with the Emiru situation, right? Mildly disagree on one issue, and you're not just wrong, you're subhuman, unworthy of any admiration or basic respect. Someone whose life must be utterly and completely destroyed. Conservatives can disagree with someone's politics, yet still celebrate her talent, especially when she wins gold for Team USA, drapes herself in the flag, and openly expresses her love for America. One side hates everyone to their right across the board. The other can celebrate a cute American figure skater even when she doesn't check every box. The divide between left and right in America is between people who hate America and want to destroy it versus people who love America and want to preserve it. It's that simple. And I speak facts, man. I speak facts. So, if you haven't been paying attention to the discourse on the internet, lefties, liberals are all going like, conservatives, why are you celebrating her? She hates you guys. She hates conservatives. She actually agrees with us. They're trying to do this thing where they're trying to call her queer because she dyes her hair. It's like, what? It's so stupid. It is really, really so stupid. And so to rage bait them, I mean, this is obviously a fake post, but this troll, it's Will Stansel's Zippy 2011 Honda Fit, says, American figure skater Alysa Liu addresses backlash over removal of pronouns, pro-LGBTQ posts from social media. I was a kid. I don't believe in that stuff anymore. She didn't say this. This is just a shite post. But she did remove her pronouns for her bio, by the way. But yeah, and like people are freaking out. Like, look at this. Tage for heart. Holy shite. Republicans are so dumb. One singular ounce of research and you would have found this interview. I swear to God, your Moors are addicted to being humiliated. Prop up Alysa Liu all you want. She has the same thoughts as Amber Glenn. I'm dying. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have the same thoughts of Amber Glenn because Amber Glenn, with disdain and contempt, was saying how much she hates America, how much she hates the current administration, how much she hates ICE, how proud she is to be a queer, pansexual, bisexual, whatever she is. And Alysa Liu hasn't done any of that. She hasn't done any of that. And then so you have morons like, where is it? Freaking, Evan right here. Evan loves Wharf. She went to a pro-Palestine protest. If she hadn't wanted gold, Republicans would be calling her a terrorist. I don't know if I want to watch this just because the Olympics are pretty harsh with copyright, but we'll watch parts of it.
I definitely do really care about what our country is doing. So
it's like look at her. It's out of a place of concern. You can tell it's out of a place of concern, not a contempt for America and its current administration. She's like, I genuinely care about what's going on in America.
And I think it is really important also to, notice like the faults in our own government.
See, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I agree with her there. You can identify the faults in your own government.
Yeah, very, very similar to my dad. Like, yeah, things are a little rough in our countries, but
But she's like, it's like she's not insufferable, right? She's cute, she's cutesy, likable, not insufferable.
I think every government has its issues.
Yeah, every government has its issues. She's correct.
Many protests that are going on, and I've attended, and it's, yeah, I mean.
Yo, she attended left-wing protest. Oh.
Coming from a family of immigrants, like, I think immigrants deserve rights. I think it's a little silly, especially in America.
Yeah, so it's, again, it doesn't seem like she's a hardcore lefty, one of the crazy lefties that wish you and I would be kirked. She just, again, her father's an immigrant, so she's obviously gonna have that bias. And on top of all the noise and all the things on social media and all the lies the media is spewing at her, of course she's gonna be, by default, as a woman as well, young woman, left-wing. But it's from a place of genuine concern because, why? She loves her father. She cares about her family. She's like, I come from immigrants. And she's like, well, every government is corrupt. And it's okay to identify the faults in your government. And it's like the journalist is the interviewer is trying to trap her in an answer, and she actually gives a pretty decent answer. And I'm not trying to justify her going to pro-Palestine or left-wing protests, but, you know, there's a lot of people who've gone to those protests and then become conservative after because they realize the left is freaking insane. They're a hate cult. But what? Oh, so bad. She criticizes her own government and wants things to be better in her own country. Oh my gosh, we're supposed to hate her. And like, they don't understand, like, liberals cannot understand conservatives because in their worldview, anyone who mildly disagrees with them needs to be completely destroyed. You view them as subhuman. You probably they don't even view us as human, which is why they're so open about killing us, about saying horrible, horrible things to women who are right-wing or not staunchly left-wing enough for them. Like, they can't understand it. They can't understand it because their worldview doesn't allow for polite disagreement and actual tolerance. Like, it doesn't. The only thing their worldview allows for is tolerance of the worst forms of degeneracy and anything to the left of them. Anything that's even more left-wing than them, oh, actually, we'll tolerate that. But anything mildly to the right, we can't tolerate that. We're going to destroy your life for that. And they keep saying this, like, Alysa Liu is the daughter of refugee immigrants. If Republicans had their way, Alysa Liu wouldn't even exist. No, even the hardcore nationalists don't even say there should be net zero immigrants in your country. Net zero foreigners. Why? Because every single society had foreigners. They always did. Because why? You're going to have to do trade with foreign countries. You're going to have people who are displaced and genuine asylum seekers. Okay, we can help you out here and there. So it's like they just do not understand the right. The left does not understand the right. The right understands the left. And there are multiple studies that show this. But yeah, like, there's studies that show this, that there's more diversity of thought on the political right than on the political left, because the political left is just a hate cult, a degenerate hate cult that wants to trans you and kill babies. And so there's this like left heart here said, it is insane to me how even in unifying moments, you guys have to make it this about your ideology and putting down the other side. I can tell you that we hardly think about you at all, yet we live in your heads rent free. Seriously? Post after post after post, 17,000 likes. Evan Loves Wars, nearly 100,000 likes. I don't want to be that guy. It's like, oh, they started, but they started it. Like, the left is the one. The conservatives were just saying, hey, we appreciate Alysa Liu for loving America, saying that I love this country so much. I love the freedoms that I have. Draping herself with the American flag, showing patriotism and love for her country. We're like, wow, thank you. Thank you for loving America, and thank you for being patriotic, and awesome that you won gold for Team USA. Let's go. That's all conservatives were doing. And yes, you're going to have the right-wing trolls who make like Nazi hype edits of her. Fine, whatever. But then literally they're just going out, all Republicans and all conservatives saying, oh, she hates you. She's a woke. She's woke. She's one of us. And they can't understand that we can still appreciate someone who's slightly more left-wing, but they don't want to just burn everything to the ground. And so actually she also talked about what anime she liked too, which I thought was really wholesome.
This is your top 5 anime.
Okay, I'm not gonna rank these like in their exact places, but Attack on Titan.
Dub.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Was Aaron justified?
Yeah.
Wow! She said Eren Yeager was justified in wiping out 80% of the world population, bro. That's crazy. That's absolutely gnarly. But hey, I mean, here, I have to still develop my thoughts on Attack on Titan, like the philosophical points of Attack on Titan. Genocide is wrong. Chat, okay? Genocide is wrong. Killing broad groups of innocent people is wrong. No matter your agenda, okay? But at the same time, the actions he took to save his people, the Eldians, like I think that's fine, but dang, dude. Like, I can't believe this isn't more controversial. She said literally explicitly that Eren was justified in genocide. I think that is much more controversial than anything else, honestly. But yo, Alyssa is actually Thanos. Actually, though. But yeah, I mean, no, I think she's a sweetheart. She's sweet. She's jolly. She's cute. Good vibes, right? And then Carl Za I guess this is like a Chinese CCP guy. Without the Communist Party of China, there would be no Alysa Liu and no gold for America. Let that sink in. Without the Communist Party, there would be no Alysa Liu. Yeah, but his father fled. His father fled the Communist Party, and wasn't he like part of like Tiananmen Square protests? It's not a good thing, man. I don't know. He's just kind of a self-owned there. But Terrence Shen, China Affairs commentator, he said this: Alysa Liu, her father fled China, encouraged his daughter to win medals for the United States. He later turned down a lucrative offer for Alysa to represent Communist China. Eileen Gu, her mother left China and raised her daughter in the United States, yet allowed Eileen to return and compete for Communist China without renouncing her U.S. citizenship. And that's the difference. That's the difference, chat. This is why also Americans love Alysa Liu. Because both are they're hapless, half Chinese, half white girls who had the opportunity to compete either for China or for America. Alysa Liu chose America, and she loves America. Eileen Gu chose China and loves a foreign state, and one of our main foreign adversaries. Of course, the right wing is going to love Alysa Liu. No doubt about it. And my friend, Mimidix Epicius, who's a great mutual, by the way, he said this: it is a shame the immigration debate has been ruined by extremists. We can't even discuss the positive aspects of immigration because the left took that as permission to invite every person on earth across our borders. Yeah, and I think it's okay to have nuanced positions and talk through immigration. Fine. But we can't even have a conversation about immigration because it's either you have to allow everyone from all corners of the earth into your country, or you're literally Hitler. Those are the only two options by left-wingers. You have to let everyone and anyone from all parts of the world, especially the third world, into your country, unfettered, with no limits whatsoever, or you're a literal Nazi. Like those are the only two options. How are you supposed to have a conversation, a productive conversation about immigration policy with people who think like that? You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. And so Grand Old Evan, this guy, I think this guy's gay, but he said this: you realize Alysa Liu is woke, right? She's not one of y'all. Okay, we're still celebrating her. The left cannot fathom the concept of celebrating and appreciating someone with different political beliefs. Like, truly. And maybe that's to the fault of the right. But the thing is, as a general rule, and my temperament, I'm pretty tolerant. Like, I am tolerant of people who disagree with me. And I'm not going to be an asshole about it. I'm not going to be a jerk about it to them in their faces. I will walk through and talk through our differences. And I have no problem doing so. I'm a pretty tolerant guy. I am. But these people, like the left, cannot understand that. Because they're actually intolerant. And I hate to do this whole, oh, the left are the true race. The left are the true intolerant ones. They're the true bigots. But they really are, honestly. Aren't they really? Oh, man. Severus Chud. This guy's great. If you guys don't follow him already, he's like a meme account. Something irresistibly charming about Alysa Liu's playful feminine energy that makes her utterly enchanting. Like she's like the prototypical cute feminine girl that men enjoy, right? Like whose company a man would enjoy, because she's not insufferable, she's not stuck up, she's not arrogant, she's just playful, joyful. She's like the type of girl you don't have to walk on eggshells around because you're gonna offend her every time. Like she's the one who, like, if you come home from a long day of work, she's like, hi honey, what can I cook you for dinner? And like showers you with hugs and kisses. Like she's that kind of girl, you know what I mean? This is why the right likes her. She's not insufferable. Like smiling. Look at her. She's just jolly. Look, just like smiling for the fans and the people want to take a picture with her. Just overall such good vibes. Yeah. It's just having a good time. Look at that. Like, you know, typically girls are like trying to all be posh and everything, you know, but then she's like, yay, you know? It's like, it's so wholesome. It's wholesome. Like, how are you gonna hate this girl? How do you hate this? You can't hate this girl, man. You really can't hate this girl. Megan Basham also said this: you all are trying to implement communist policies. Meanwhile, she told the communists to pound sand. Whatever political view, she's not one of you. So true. Like, she's one of us, man. I'm a claimer. I don't care if she went to ICE protests, pro-Palestine protests, whatever. She has colored hair. Alysa Liu is one of us. She's a chud, okay? Like you called Emeru a racist Gestapo chud or whatever. I don't care. Alysa Liu is a chud. She's one of us, man. She's a chudette. Alysa Liu is a chudette. Joel Berry, and he's so spot on here. The reason the left can't comprehend why we don't hate this girl is because if she was MAGA, they'd be sending her death threats. True. No lie spoken. No lie spoken. Daka said this, Daka. The Chinese that came here during the early 1900s were literally fleeing firing squads and being actually cannibalized by communists. Pratchit Singh and Mohammed Akbar are fleeing what? Job applications? And so yeah, like, daughter of a refugee American hero. And then they use this, right? An actual Chinese Communist Party refugee who loves America and came to America. And they use that as an example to now we have to allow all foreigners from all different parts of the world unfettered to come into America. And it's just like, I hate this equivocation. This is why we can't have a productive dialogue on immigration with the left. Oh, you're for Alysa Liu and her father? Why aren't you for unchecked, unfettered immigration from the entire third world? Hypocrite much? It's that meme from Freedom Tunes where the left takes two things that are only barely similar, and they're like, oh, why are you for one but not for the other? Hypocrite much? Ho ho ho. Jeez. Unbelievable. Alysa Liu, we love you. We stan you. You're one of us. You're a chudette now. Heck yeah. Let's go, based. We're gonna own the libs. Alysa Liu, we love you. We support you. Thank you for winning gold for Team USA on the world stage.